Hello, welcome to our marketing presentation. My name is Abdul Hilal.
And my name is Ibrahim Mustafa.
My name is Bing Bai.
My name is Tino Wang.
Okay. Introduction to our presentation. According to Fahim and Joba, marketing can be expressed as an achievement of corporate goals through meeting and exceeding customer needs better than competition. Now, we decided to make competition bold because competition is basically what's going to set apart from one company from another. Co-branding increases competition. This is because if you merge off with one company that is an expert in a certain field with your company and you're trying to get into that field, it increases your competition. By having competitive advantage, it means you generate more profit. As we all know, most of the companies, their main objective at the end of the day is to increase profit. The benefits of co-branding, it reaches wider markets, like I said. So instead of you setting a new line, if you wanted to get into a market, you can just merge off with a company that's already existing in that market and is leading. Another thing, you exchange is expertise. You exchange expertise in terms of if one company is good at technology and another company is good at, let's say, producing good customer service, then there could always be that sort of differences and that sort of value making. And another thing is cost effective. So like I said before, instead of you setting up a new company to go into a different market, you could always just merge off with another company that's already in that market. That way, it sets the cost a bit lower. Next slide, please. Background. Now, the two main brands that we are going to put together is going to be Kenco and Toblerone. Yes, and understand these two brands, they are all under Mondelez, but we decided to do it because we thought there would be potential in terms of exploiting the market. Now, these are the main backgrounds. They're founded in 1908, as well as they produced, as you can see, Toblerone produces chocolate with an unusual triangular shaped bar. They seek all ages group that obviously want high quality chocolate, and they're available in 121 countries. But one thing that I wanted to point out, according to Euromonitor, Mondelez was leading in the chocolate industry with a steady percent of 28. This shows that so far there could be potential in terms of, obviously, Toblerone is under Mondelez, and if Mondelez is leading, then that means it puts them at a competitive advantage. Now moving on to Kenco, as you can see, founded in 1923, they produce instant coffee and ground coffee. They started distributing in the UK in 1923. The current market, as you can see, is 16 to 24-year-olds. But what I really wanted to point out was, according to Mintel, the coffee industry is estimated at 1.1 billion in the UK coffee market. Now, this shows that there's a potential once again in terms of making profit, because in this occasion, they're leading with 28%, and then on this occasion, they're operating at a 1.1 billion pound UK market. Thank you.
Brand. According to Kotler et al., it claimed that branding is a name, term, or sign that identifies goods or services of one seller and differentiates them from competitors. Our product is a chocolate flavored coffee. Some of the benefit for our product is high premium chocolate flavored coffee, organic coffee, which is mainly for the health. Toblerone and Kenco has existed for over 50 years, which this already established a stability and customer trust. But some of the critics for this is that both companies operating in different industries. This can cause a problem because the two companies have different field. So this can cause conflict in between them because of lack of contribution, competition. Lastly, negative feedback effect. Negative feedback effect. If one company is dealing with some negative issues outside the co-branding, this automatically have an effect in the other company, which may create conflict amongst the organization. Next.
Now I will talk about LTP. LTP is critical in modern marketing. because it's enable companies to have a clear understanding to the customers' value and demand. STP is segmentation, target, and position. Segmentation is market is into home growth to customers. Targeting is market segment which particular good and service in market. Position is a platform for the brand in the mind of the consumer.
According to the real coffee, as they have 37 people drink the coffee black, and the other 63 they drink the coffee with sugar, and every people want to find the coffee without any man-made. They are natural and organic things. So our new product is chocolate flavored coffee. The age group is 30 to over 40, and also they need to high income because our coffee is focused on premium coffee. So for some people they may be a little bit expensive, and this coffee is for the chocolate flavor, so it's not the traditional coffee for everyone. This coffee will attract some people want to try not the traditional coffee in our work time or anything. And our coffee will sell in the urban or suburban. It means you can buy the coffee in everywhere.
Now moving for targeting in Kenkoron, we basically decided to base our targeting with the focus of income levels. That's how we're going to target our customers. The strategy we're going to use to target our customer is going to be a concentrated strategy. This is because, as what Tim said up earlier, our segmentation, we're basically aiming at people from 30 to 40-year-old, which is very niche market. So therefore, we're not going to be using a differentiated strategy where it's a mass. It's basically this one. The strategy we're going to use is very concentrated, and therefore it suggests that it's going to be aiming at a particular set of customers. One marketing mix that we base our strategy is going to be pricing. As you can see in our segmentation, for the age it was 30 to 40 plus, and we wanted high income. Hence why we're going to be using pricing. The reason why we decided to use pricing is because if consideration of Toblerone is a high quality brand, and Kenko is also a high quality brand, which means putting these two together, we're going to produce high quality product. So therefore, it makes sense being in premium. And by producing high quality product, it means we will have to charge high as well, because we cannot produce something that's high quality and charge low. Thank you.
On this slide, we're going to be talking about the competition. According to Minto, they claim that the retail volume sales of instant coffee grew by 20% between 2009 and 2014 in the UK, which this suggests that there's a potential to generate profit in this field. The competition in high premium coffee market is relevantly small. As you can see, that there are only three brands operating in this field, which is Nestle, DE, and Mondelez, and our main competitors is Nestle Nescafe. As you can see that here, the sales and shares, their sales and shares is in 2015 is 161 million. As far as our sales and shares is 56 million. So this shows that they are our main competitors. They are the main company that we're going to focus our attention on.
Positioning in Kenko. Now, according to Faye Joba, suggests that positioning is the act of designing the company's offering so that it occupies a consumer's mind. Basically, this means that, to summarize it, positioning is basically the kind of image we put out to our customers. Now, just going over these two brands, Toblerone, they produce chocolate and they target all ages group. and their perception currently is high quality premium chocolate, according to Mintel. Kenco, they produce coffee and they're targeting ages 16 to 24-year-olds, and their current perception is also high quality brand. Next slide, please. Now, combining these current perceptions of these two brands, we are able to form a new perception for our brand. As you can see here, the strategy that we've decided to use, the repositioning strategy, is product repositioning. Why product repositioning? This is because at the moment, Kenco is producing coffee, like I showed on the earlier slide. So we're still going to produce coffee, but the only difference is we're going to target a different market. It's going to be a chocolate flavored coffee. It's not going to be an ordinary coffee that you have. Hence why we decided to go with the same market but different product. So same market, we're still going to be producing coffee, aiming at the Kenco's current market, but the only difference is going to be is a chocolate flavored coffee. This is why we decided to go with product repositioning. Thank you.
Now I will talk about MC. MC is integrated marketing communication. The management process through which is organization enter into a dialogue, which is verbals and developing the person's message for its independent stakeholder group and evaluate and entities as often the response received. We use the variety of marketing mix element include price, product, decision, brand name, and distribution strategy to create a high quality user sales and user age image for our coffee.
On this slide, we'll be talking about the product. The core benefit of our product is premium quality taste, healthy. Actual product, which is the physical aspect of our product, is premium chocolate. Our coffee is packaged in a tin with a label with nutritional information and ingredients. The augmented product is we have different type of flavors. We have it range from white to dark chocolate. Potential product. In future, we can be able to substitute our product for protein shake.
For the place, we product will select the retails to sell the coffee, and it means we want everybody to get a perfect service for our customer can get any perfect product for the retail. So we will select some the premise retail to sell it.
On this one, we're going to be talking about pricing strategy. The pricing strategy we are going to use is market skimming. Market skimming is high price and low volume, which considering that because our product is a premium product, we target a selected stores. We don't expand because we stay in a low volume because it's a premium and our price is very high, and we target a niche market because we're going for a very few selective audience, which are the suburbans, the urban audiences.
And for our promotion, basically, as what my colleague said earlier, we're going to go with a direct communication because our product is very exclusive, so we don't need to use mass communication strategies. So with our direct communication methods, we decided to go with social media such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. These will be appropriate because we are able to tailor them to our main customers. This is different with TV because TV it just aims at everyone. Another thing is a push strategy focus. Basically, we decided to go with push strategy because we want our customers to get hold of our product, and at the end of the day, we're aiming at a niche market. So therefore, we would want our product to be out there because it's a high quality product at the end of the day. Another strategy that we decided to go for is website. Now we're planning to have our own website because once again we could always tailor it to our customers and they could give us feedback because as you can see with our concentrated strategy, our main focus is to look at the customer needs and value their demand. So by us having a website, we're able to give them an opportunity to give us feedback and how we could improve our services for them. Now in conclusion, we're basically going to summarize everything we have talked about and to why we thought these two would be a good match. Now according to Mintel, 27% of the UK workforce drink roasted and ground coffee, which is produced by Kenco. This supports the target market that we are going for, because if 20%, these 27% are going to be our main target, these 27% are going to be our main customers, and if they're looking for roasted and ground coffee, which is already produced by Kenco, then we're on the right lane. Mintel 2006 claimed that retail volume sales of instant coffee grew by 20%. This basically shows there's a potential in the market, because if it has been growing since 2009 by 20%, then we could likely forecast and predict that it will be going. According to Euromonitor, Mondelez was the leading brand in the chocolate market with 28% value share, and Mintel 2006 claimed that the coffee industry is worth 1.1 billion. Now I decided to put these two sentences together because this kind of concludes the whole summarization with the fact that if Mondelez, they're leading in the chocolate industry and Toblerone being under Mondelez, it shows that there's a good potential because we have a competitive advantage. That's why we're leading. And if the market, the coffee market is worth 1.1 billion and Kenco is operating on that, then there's an opportunity there to exploit. Hence why we decided to go with Toblerone and Kenco. Thank you for listening. References.